Hello and welcome. Okay, so this is part one of a video where I intend to show you how to use PicMonkey. Now, I thought that there was going to be like a free version of PicMonkey. I didn't realize they've kind of changed things up a bit since I signed up 2 or 3 years ago. So basically, you can get a free trial with PicMonkey, and then you can pay for, there's the basic package, which I pay for, and it works out about just under £80 for the whole year, which I actually think is really good value for money if you're going to be creating lots of graphics throughout the year. I've only just recently started playing with Canva, so I'm not super au fait with it. So I don't really want to kind of, I can't even attempt to show you how to use Canva just yet. Esther's kind of more the expert on Canva than I am. So I thought rather than me fumble around and do something I don't know what I'm doing, I will show you what I know already. And then if I figure out how to use it, I'll show you. So for those of you who don't know what PicMonkey is, it's an online graphics program. And it literally is picmonkey.com. And I've used it over the years to create thumbnails for my YouTube channel. I've used it for graphics that I share on my blog and on Facebook and so on. And I found it really helpful. I also use it for laying out graphics that I want to print off. And this is where the magic happens. This is what I'm going to show you tonight. How to take words that perhaps you want a really like in a lovely font, you want to print it and then stamp on it. Okay, because ultimately this is a stamping channel, everybody. Welcome. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin', and my passion is stamping. But sometimes, just sometimes, Stampin' Up! Don't always have the quotations that I want, the verses that I want, you know, or the sayings. So therefore, I need to print them off myself and then add my own stamping to it. So it's not that I don't love Stampin' Up! And I don't love their products. It's just that sometimes, you know, they can't make every single Bible verse that I'd ever want, can they? So I might have to do it myself. So what I'm going to do is show you my desk view. Sorry, my computer desk. Let me just get this so that it actually fits, so you can see everything. And I'm going to show you how I go about doing this basically. And there we go. So you've just moved from PicMonkey to Canva. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'll be interested to know how to achieve what I'm trying to achieve in Canva, because I had a really quick look around and I couldn't figure it out. So there we go. Right, now I need to get this up and running. So I'm currently signed in as not my normal account in order to show you what it would look like if you were starting from scratch. I've also got here, can you guys see the list of words? I've got a Google document here that I wanted to show you what happens when you cut and paste Bible verses, in particular from Bible Gateway. So what often happens, let me just double check that you can see this. Oh yeah, you can. So what often happens is that you have this element here that's still coloured, and this is actually still kind of like a link. So I just wanted to show you how to remove the link. So basically you do left click. You see, look, if I hover, yeah, you saw that then, didn't you? It's still a link. So if I, not left click, what am I doing? Right click on the red writing itself, I need to remove that link. So ta-da, there we go. So just remove link, remove link. This just makes editing so much easier. And I just recommend you do that before you do anything else. Then I'm going to Control A on my keyboard and select everything. And I'm just going to make that font size all the same, just to make my life a little bit easier. I'm also going to move copy, oh no, X rather, Control X, Control V. I'm doing that on my keyboard, okay? So I'm selecting Control X, Control V. Now, I just thought it would be helpful for me to show you this because not everybody is kind of confident doing this. And I just thought there might be somebody out there who didn't know how to do it. So I'm selecting with my mouse, Control X on my keyboard, space, Control V, Control X, and Control V. I have a friend of mine who comes to my house for computer help, and he thought that was just like magic when I first showed him how to do the Control A, Control V, Control blah, blah, blah business. He thought so cool. Right, now I only actually need one of these at a time. So I'm just going to copy this, Control C, and I'm going to come over to PicMonkey and create a new image. Okay, so edit new image. And to start off with, I just want a blank canvas. And here it gives me loads of options. So if you were creating, I don't know, a Facebook event cover, you have that as an option, and you can just create the exact size that you need. Right, I'm just going to double check to make sure you guys, I can't see your comments, so I'm just checking you can all see my comments. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to say hello, everybody. There we go. Oh, there we go, Sue. Hopefully that'll be helpful to you. So obviously I'm choosing Bible verses because that's the project I want to do, but you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Okay, so I'm actually going to head down to print sizes. So for me in the UK, our typical sized paper is A4. Half of an A4 is A5, and half of an A5 is an A6, and even half of that is A7. So I'm actually just going to work with A6. So I'm double clicking on that, and uploads a blank shape. I'm going to rotate this because I actually want to have it landscape. So I've just done that, and I need to apply. Then I'm going to add into here my text. So I'm clicking on the text button, add text. I haven't decided on a font just yet, but I am going to press Control and V on my keyboard, and there it is there. So I'm just going to make this a bit bigger. And so you can see it automatically resized. Now, if I want that to change the font, what I do is I select all the words in there with my mouse. And here on the left-hand side, I have options of different fonts. Now, where, hold on. So these are serif fonts. I don't want serif fonts. I want something a bit different. Hold on. Oh, yes, handwriting fonts. Let's go for that. So there used to be one called Saturday that I quite liked. It was kind of like quite easy to read. Oh, here it is. Is that easy to read? Yeah, I think that's easy enough to read. Okay. I'm trying to see if that is the size I want. Maybe I want this a bit smaller because I want space to actually stamp around. So I'm just going to click. So if I go to this corner, I just want to show you that I can actually make this smaller and bigger like this. Okay, but if I was to click outside of it and click on it again, what I can do is actually double click inside, and once I've double clicked inside, it changes the what I can do with it. So I could make this, see if as I'm making this smaller, it's squishing it up. But I might decide, oh, actually, I want it to be like that. So, or I might go, actually, I want each line on a separate, sorry, each sentence on a separate verse. So I'm just doing that. And I'm just going to go here and make sure that's okay. So I just want to pull this over and just see, can I get everything onto one line? No, okay, that doesn't look quite right. Okay. Ew. Do I like that? No, I don't. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is press Control and Z, and that undoes my last thing. So I'm just going to undo what I did. But I definitely want this to start on a second line. Okay. I'm just going to stretch that out a little bit. See, I don't like that one little word being left all on its own there. So there we go, that's better. So I'm just going to move that to the centre. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, if I make this a bit bigger. As I move this around, can you see that there's a red line that pops up? All right, so that's what that is showing me that that is smack bang in the middle when I've got that red line going down and that red line going across. And that's because in the settings down here on the left hand side, I've got it to align and snap. And if I wanted to, I could actually have a grid showing as well, and I can actually program what size grid I want. Okay, let me just check if I've got any other questions. Okay, nope. All right. Let me just see if I can make this a bit smaller so you guys can see. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure you can see everything. Okay. All right, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to make that a bit smaller. So what I'm actually going to do is now to save this. I'm going to download it. I need to sign in. Okay, so this is why you need to sign in. Okay, I'm just going to sign in. I just don't want to show my I don't want a free trial, no. I want to just sign in. Typical. Log out. Ugh. Log in. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because Esther's about to go live. Oh, no. Oh no, I've signed in with, you know, this whole thing about the difference between Gmail and Google Mail. It's like it's exactly the same account, but sometimes if you put the wrong thing in, it thinks it's another account. Right, okay. I'm going to love you and leave you for now, and I'm going to save what I just did. And I'm going to do all the other verses during Esther's live, so that next time I come back, I'm going to show you. So come back later for a second video. I'm going to show you how to lay out all those different quotations on a page and print it out. Okay, deal? So go watch Esther. She's Esther at Stampin' Star Creations, or Stampin' Star Creations with Esther. Let me just go and grab her YouTube channel for you. She's about to go live. I'm sure you're going to have lots of fun with her. Stampin' Star Creations with Esther. Let me just get that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay? While you guys can also go and get your PicMonkey accounts up and running. Now, as I said, you do have to pay for it. So it's only helpful for those of you who need it. Oh, that's all right. Hello, everybody. I've not said hello to everybody either. Heidi Solinsky, don't worry. Yeah. All right. I'll catch you guys back later. So next episode, I'm going to show you how to lay it all out and then print it off and then do some stamping. All right. See you soon. Bye.